welcome to Paytaca Talks, Episode 11. Joining us today, we have our CEO, Jomar Tagana, our Brand Marketing Director, Aaron Almadro, and today we'll be having our first segment called Paytaca Partners. And for our first guest, we have one of the owners of our partner merchants, Mr. Gray Doughnuts and Coffee. Please welcome Mr. Galvin Ray. Welcome to Paytaca Talks, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
welcome,
sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank
Galvin.
you, sir, for inviting
Welcome.
me. It's a pleasure to be here and to share the story of Mr. Gray Doughnuts.
Yes, that's what we want to know.
Oo. So, sana may matutunan sila sa amin. Oo.
Yes, sir. We'd like to know, where did the name Mr. Gray come from?
Okay, the name comes from the name of my son. His name is Gray. Actually, the first name of our store, the first name of our business was Tacloban's Homemade Doughnuts.
Oh, yun lang?
Yun
Tacloban
lang.
Homemade Donut?
Yeah, it's for the business page lang, for the Facebook.
Okay.
Oo, wala kaming planong
Nag-generic eh, no?
Yes, oo, kasi ginagawa ko pa lang yung product. Sabi ko,
Okay.
we want to sell online. Sabi ko, wala na akong maisip na iba. Gawin mo na ng Tacloban Homemade Doughnuts.
Pwede ba yung started with Yema Cakes?
Yes, we started Yema Cakes way back 2019 to 2020. Yun, we only do it every Christmas season. Yun. Tapos, nung i-register na namin siya sa DTI, ayaw kasi nila mag-accept ng yung name.
Yung Tacloban.
Yan, Tacloban.
Yes.
It's very generic. So, nung time na nandun kami sa DTI, me and my wife, sabi ko, pangalanan na lang natin ng kay Gray. So yun, sabi ko, Mr. Gray's Doughnut. So ayaw pa rin nilang i-accept kasi kailangan i-specific store. So nagsuggest si DTI na lagyan na lang ng cafe.
So, kaya naging Donut and Coffee.
So naging Mr. Gray Doughnuts Cafe.
Mr. Gray Doughnuts Cafe.
Yes.
Cafe.
Yun.
Ba't tawagin dito and coffee?
Ito, luma na kasi ito outdated.
Okay.
I see. So ngayon bago na siya, Mr.
Yeah,
Gray
okay.
Doughnuts
Cafe.
Cafe.
Yes, yun yung
Kasi they
business
already
name.
have physical store na din.
Yes, yun yung
Before
trade name
online
niya.
lang sila at the height of pandemic.
Yes.
But before that, guys, if you didn't know, actually, Galvin is a renowned photographer.
Yes, it's a renowned
Very
photographer.
famous here in Eastern Visayas.
So how did you venture, sir, from photography
Oo, bakit?
to donuts?
Mahina na ba? Or ano?
Hindi, hindi ko alam kung maiiyak ako sa story na to.
Yes.
Hindi, it's an unplanned business. Yan. Wala talaga kami background when it comes to baking ng wife ko.
Oo nga.
Oh yeah, si wife, yung mga alam namin about baking is all about online lang. So we only do baking every Christmas season, yung Yema Cake, di ba?
Yes.
Bumibili kayo dati. Ubi Yema Cake, yun lang. And happy na kami pag nakaka-sell kami.
So actually, guys, if you didn't know, Galvin is a renowned photographer here in Eastern Visayas. In demand siya sa Tacloban City, also nearby municipalities.
Yeah, thank you, Ron. So medyo nakaka-flatter naman yung sinabi.
Hindi, talaga naman eh. Kasi actually, we were all shocked talaga when you kind of retired from the industry.
Did you really retire?
Sabbatical leave lang. Hindi naman retired. So, when you're in a wedding, if yung work mo is from the heart, you don't mind about how much the client pays you. It's how you deliver your outputs and then how you please them, how you create the story. So, on my case, when I was doing wedding, every wedding kasi sa akin, kung kaya kong lumuhod sa kliyente, luluhuran ko talaga yung kliyente.
Bakit kaluluhod sa kliyente?
Just to please them.
Okay.
Kasi Tacloban is a very small town. Maling move lang ang gawin mo dito, medyo mabilis kumalat. So
Everybody knows everybody.
yes, so yun, you have to exceed more effort. So on that part, medyo na-drain ako. I'll be honest to you, na-drain ako on weddings. Pero I love shooting weddings. Pero sometimes the flow is the same. Ang hirap mag-create ng story if the flows are always the same. Lalo na if the couple is like, bahala ka na. Siyempre, di ba? You want every wedding different, di ba?
Ito.
Yun.
Kaya parang nagkikurious si Demi. May nakita akong question sa ulo niyo.
Gusto mo na bang ikasal? May package kami, may groom na. Joke lang. Ayun.
So the question is, how did you venture, sir, from photography to food business?
Yun.
And why of all food businesses, donuts talaga?
Okay. It's a very long story. Pero medyo emotional. Before kami mag-venture into Mr. Grey Donuts business, actually, me and my wife, we think about it a lot of times. Like, merong time nung nag-pandemic, na COVID kami. We were on the one room inside. Sabi, anong gagawin natin? Wala tayong kinikita. Tapos parang, seryosohin na ba natin yung pagdodonut o hindi? Parang ganun. So pinag-isipan namin ng maayos yung decision na magiging gagawin namin. It's a tough for me. Kaya actually, you can't serve two masters at the same time. Actually, you have to focus on one. And siya rin, nasa bangko siya nun eh. So, darating siya, toxic na rin. Diba? Eh ako, nung medyo ina-accept na ng Tacloban yung product namin, medyo nakaka-pressure na rin. Kasi sabi ko nga, I'm a type of businessman na parang iniisip ko muna yung product. Yung output bago yung kikitain ko.
Oh, you started with I followed you on that journey, no? After selling yung Yama cakes, tapos biglang nag-experiment pala kayo sa doon. Iba pang itsura, no? Parang medyo oblong, medyo hindi siya parang namamaster.
Ang pangit na
yung nagpa-practice parang free taste pala.
Yeah, the story of that was, it was my wife's first attempt to create donut para sa anak namin. And then, sabi ko, parang ang pangit ng donut mo, ako gagawa. Kasi bro, ang hirap magmasa ng tinapay, 1 kilo.
Okay.
O wala kaming mixer noon. So, ako, kasi when I was a kid, I used to work sa neighbor namin na may bakery. So, I know how to handle dough. Ganun. Pero I don't know how to mix. Okay? Pero alam ko kung paano i-handle
galing ka magmasa.
Yung masa, oo. So, medyo na-remember ko yung mga muscle memories nun. So, ayun. In-apply ko. So, medyo gumanda ng onti yung dough. So, sabi ko, sige, pamigay natin sa mga barangay tanod. Kasi di ba, yung lockdown, that was lockdown.
Yes. That time.
Sabi ko, sa 500 grams na nagawa ko, naka-yield ako ng 30 pieces.
Talaga?
Sabi ko, yung anak ko, isa lang kakainin.
Totoo. Okay.
Tapos, sabi ko, sige, pamigay natin sa mga barangay tanod dyan, yung mga nagbabantay, yung mga outpost. Sabi ko, sige. Tapos, pag nakikita namin yung uy sir, thank you thank you sa donut. Pinapalabas kami, kasi di ba may pass yun?
Yes. Checkpoint.
Bigyan kita ng donut, palabasin mo kami. Oo, ganun. Ex-deal yun eh.
Ex-deal?
Oo. Tapos, sabi ko parang ina-accept ng tao yung product ko.
Sa post sa Facebook.
So, tinry ng wife ko to sell it on her office. So, ang ginawa ng wife ko, gagawa ako this morning, 6 o'clock. Tapos, magko-collect siya ng orders sa office.
Pre-order ko.
Oo, sa bangko. So, sabi ko, ilan yung order mo dyan? Sige, gagawa tayo. So, yun, dinideliver ko na rin yung donuts dun sa office niya. Hanggang sa naka-rotate yung pans. Oo, sabi ko, yung 500 grams ko naging 1 kilo. Ayun, ganun. Tapos, happy na ako nun pag nakagawa ako, naka-earn ako ng 300. Happy na ako nun. Kasi may isipin mo, sa isang linggo, 4 na beses ako gumawa. 300 yung income ko, may 1 na ako. So may pambayad na ako ng bill nun. Walang event. Walang event. Oo, sabi ko, sige, okay na to. Tsatsagayin ko na to. Yung kinumpute ko agad. 300 times 4, 1, 2 times 4. So mga 5,2 yung kikitain ko. Almost 5,000. Okay na, pambayad na ng bill. Diba? Tapos, after 3 weeks, sabi ko, hindi ako nakakontento sa lasa. Bumili ako ng chocolate, nilagyan ko ng flavor.
May glaze na?
Oo, muna. Honey glaze.
Okay.
Oo.
Kasi di ba walang donuts from Manila nun?
Wala.
Namin yun, tinake advantage namin yun. So sabi ko, gawa tayo ng honey glaze. Nag-research ako. Research ako online Online kung anong ingredients. Nang tumawag pa ako sa mga classmate ko or mga friends ko na chef, ano ba yung halo ni ganito? Tinuruan nila ako. So ginawa namin yung first flavor ni Mr. Gray na honey glaze. May picture pa ako dito nun. Okay naman siya.
Talaga? Let's show it. Ito, papakita natin ngayon.
Oo, pakita natin mamaya. Ayan, yung picture.
Dati, original. Parang kailangan natin ng refreshment, no? Gusto namin matry yung coffee nyo.
Ayan, may pinadala si Pangs.
Ayan. Ito na yung ating rider, Connect Express Rider. This will be a new feature sa Paytaca Wallet, so abangan-abangan. Thank you. Thank you.
AJ yan yung isa. Sa'yo na lang, sa'yo yan isa.
Asan yung donut? Hindi, sa'yo daw yun. Ganun. Kuha. Ma-feature. Ito na, may hawak na kami. Nice.
Ayan, nagpadala si store dito.
Thank you, Mr. Gray Donuts and Coffee. Actually, gusto ko yan, may natin strawberry.
Strawberry, sarap yun.
Sarap ng strawberry, parang strawberry.
So, lasang grapes.
Saan na tayo?
Ayun, diba? Saan na ba tayo? Yung itsura ng donut. Yung itsura ng donut mo na hindi pa siya ganun ka-pleasing pero masarap. I can attest na talagang masarap yun. Kasi ako gumawa Tsaka hindi tinipid yung flavor, yung ingredients nun.
Ito.
Oo. Solid din yun Tapos, may isang may government unit na bumibili sa amin. Pumupunta dun sa bahay namin every afternoon. Hindi ko na mapangalanan. So, every afternoon...
Hindi DTI.
Dito yun. Every afternoon, pupunta yun sa bahay. Siguro twice every production, sasabihin niya, baka pwede ka gumawa ng 50 pieces. Yan. Pamimigay natin sa mga FC. Yan, oo. So, yun, nakaka-rotate ako ng pondo.
Steak.
After a week, sabi ko, after a month, so mga like 5 to 6 weeks, medyo mabilis nag-develop na naman ako ng another flavor, chocolate. Kasi marami kang makikita sa online nun you have to be gutsy lang.
Ito.
Check mo, sabi ko, sige, try mo kung masarap. So, binenta ng asawa ko sa opisina, nasarapan na naman. Sabi ko, totoo bang masarap? Kasi mga kaibigan mo lang yung mga yun, mas bumibili sa'yo. Tapos yun, sabi niya, tapos naka-rotate na naman kami. Tapos sabi ko, nakakabenta ako ng ganito So, yung ganun. Sige, yung last money ko, that's around 40,000, 45,000. Binili ko ng mixer. Kasi ang hirap magmasa ng 1 kilong dough handmade.
Kaya pala pumayat ka rin, no?
Yes, kasi medyo depressing na kasi yung time na yun kasi walang event. Tapos yung mga staff namin sa bahay, yung staff ko sa wedding, si Pang, walang income.
Mga boys mo.
Bago yung motor ng isang staff ko. Sabi ko, patay, walang ibabayad sa monthly.
Baka mahatak.
Baka mahatak. So sabi ko, inoperan ko siya ngayon. Nag-reach out kami, delivery. Sabi ko sa kanya, Pangs, gusto mo ng pangbayad ng monthly. So ganito, babayaran kita ng ganito para ma-reach mo yung monthly mo sa motor. So yun, nag-reach out kami, kumuha kami ng mga orders online sa Facebook. So dun na lumabas yung Tacloban's homemade donut. Gumawa kami ng page sa Facebook. And then we accept orders. And then we try to upload the photos. Mga cellphone photos lang. Kasi that time ayoko humawak ng camera kasi medyo depressing. Tapos, may mga friends kami na umorder. Isa na to si Iran. Yan. Tapos may mga clients din ako from wedding industry, mga weddings, and then bumili din sila. So, tumaas yung sales. Niya. Hanggang sa yung dating 1 kilo, 5 kilos ko, naging 10 kilos. Naging 15, hanggang sa naging 25 kilos na per production. And then there is this one guy who really helped us. Sabi niya, Sir, I saw your, from Manila. Sir, I saw your business is booming, ang daming. Kasi ang daming nagko-comment dun eh. Oo. I saw your business sir, ba you want to try our product?
Which is?
Isang product. It's a chocolate. It's a chocolate na yung glaze namin.
Okay.
It's a brand of chocolate.
Supplier ng chocolate siya.
It's a brand of isang chef. Hindi, tutulungan kita. Sabi niya sa akin, sir, baka mahal. Sabi niya, ganito, binigyan niya ako ng price. Sabi ko sa kanya, sir, hindi ko kaya yung price. Wala akong pera pang bayad sa'yo. Sabi niya, hindi, na lang, papadala ko sa'yo. Bigyan mo lang ako ng business permit mo at saka ng DTI. Sir, wala pa kaming DTI nun. Wala pa kaming business permit. Pero meron akong isang business, yung photography ko. Baka yun na lang muna yung reference natin. Sige, padala mo na. Para mapiyo ko na dyan. Kasi wala kaming patay din ng business nun sa Manila. So what did the big companies did? They approached all the home bakers. Kasi para ma-dispose yung mga stocks nila. So yun, sabi ko, without that guy trusted me. Sabi ko, sige, padala mo sir. Hanapin mo, i-google mo na lang ako sir pag hindi ako nakabayad. Kasi nag-google map naman ako. Sabi ko sa kanya. So yun, kinolaborate namin with the donuts, yung flavors. Yun, nag-come up kami, naggawa kami ng sariling flavors dito sa amin.
Pero chocolate lang yung sinusupply niya or?
Chocolates lang.
Baking chocolate.
Oh, yes. They're a big company actually. So medyo ako doon, medyo blessing din sa akin yun.
Tapos nag-grow kayo, nagkaroon sila ng packaging, ganda ng packaging nyo.
Regarding sa packaging, nung crush ko yung elementary, nag-post ng friend niya. Yung friend niya may family business na packaging. Okay, patay din ang business nun eh. That time. Sa Manila. Sabi ko, nakita ako, ni-screenshot ko. Tinawagan ko yung company, sabi ko. Tapos kinausap ko. Ako, ma'am, are you familiar with this lady? Yes sir, family friend namin yan. Actually, I saw her profile promoting your business. Baka pwede mo kong tulungan. Sabi ko sa kanya gano'n. Sige sir, anong need mo? Sabi niya sa akin ganyan. Sabi ko sa kanya, yung packaging sana ng donut. Kahit kahit simpleng layout lang. Kasi yung unang layout namin, white lang talaga. Yung unang box namin ng donut was nabibili sa Shopee, Lazada, yung generic. Sabi ko, kailangan natin maging eye-catcher sa tao. Yun, I took the guts then to buy the packaging from them. Medyo mabigat talaga. When it comes to branding, mabigat talaga ang kailangan mong ilabas na pondo. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, wala akong pera. Ganun kasi ako, wala akong pera palagi eh. Oo, totoo talaga yun. Wala talaga akong pera. Sabi ko, ma'am, wala akong pera eh. Baka pwedeng i-terms natin. So pinayagan niya ako. Sabi yung gano'n. Ito yung mga papers ko if you want for reference, for business reference. Yun, ginawa nila within 30 days, sinip yung packaging. Ayun, yung nababayad ko pa lang yata ng 20%. Tapos after a month, na-fully paid ko siya.
Nice.
So yun, dumating yung box namin, yung color blue. Color blue na Mr. Gray.
Tapos, after the success through online, nagkaroon na sila ng sariling store.
Yes.
Doon, that's where it all started.
Yeah, physical store.
Physical
We never, actually, hindi namin naisip na darating kami sa ganito. I'll be honest to you. Hindi ko rin, never in my life na sabi ko magkakaroon ako ng food business. Never talaga.
Kala mo mag-shoot ka na lang forever.
Everything will happen on God's time talaga. So, kapit lang. So yun nga, sabi ko sa inyo kanina, wala kaming background sa business na to. Hanggang ngayon actually naaral pa rin namin.
It's a very nice story, no? Marinig yung about sa story ng Mr. Gray. And just like, for being a new business, I'm curious to know why you took the risk to accept crypto specifically Bitcoin Cash to Paytaca as payment in your business? What's the motivation behind it?
Okay. To tell you honestly, what's the motivation? Hindi ako makahindi sa tao na to. Hindi, biro lang. Siyempre, you want to take all the risk and then all the possible factors na makaka-income ka. So, aware naman din kami about the cryptocurrency, mga online. Kasi mostly sa kung lalabas ka ng Tacloban, Manila or other countries, cashless transaction talaga.
Card lang eh.
Yes, you want to make it easy.
QR code.
Yeah, minsan online banking, minsan, di ba? It's very much easy. And it's safe. It's safe.
Especially during the pandemic, di ba? So, there was a boom in use of cashless
Correct.
forms of payment.
Pero sa Philippines, parang nasa infancy pa lang ata tayo sa sa
Crypto?
no?
Yung crypto as payment.
Infancy pa.
In fact, I would say globally, crypto is being used less as a payment system. It's more for trading. People are buying it at low price, selling at high price. It's more for speculation. But for Paytaca, what we have been trying to do is we are pushing for the use of crypto for payments talaga, as it was originally intended when it was created. So yeah, we're happy to onboard one of your businesses. And as you said, you want to tap into a market, young market. Meron namang tumatangkilik.
Yes, sir. Actually, it's a blessing. To be honest, no kidding aside, it's a blessing na Aaron approached me and then he offered me Paytaca. Kasi at least nakikater namin lahat. All walks in life. Like, may pupunta sa shop, sir, pwede ba kami magbayad through Paytaca? Sige nga, walang problema. It's very easy. You can use it anytime.
Oo nga, minsan, mas pa sila, ito yung mga kids na yan. Actually, they're part of what we call a big group that's called the BCH Army. No? Though hindi namin masyado kilala lahat, pero dumadami sila. It's like, they're like replicating, and they're more into trade than most of us here at Paytaca.
Yes.
Grabe.
Medyo na-amaze ako how yung approach nila sa ganyan, mode of payment. Kasi ako nung time ko, time natin, wala namang ganyan.
Sila nagtitrade, they trade in crypto, in different, not only BCH, they trade in other cryptos, and then, kung ano yung, tawag dun, yung increase dun sa, ang tawag sa increase?
Yield.
Parang
pag nag-pump ang price.
Yun. Pump.
Na-amaze ako, that student, makakabili siya ng half dozen, 1 dozen with coffee, using
BCH,
BCH, yeah.
Ano yan? Tubo lang nila yun. Yun sabi nga ni Jomar, the yield.
Tubo lang yan.
Galing.
How much more?
Ang iba rin sa kanila actually, they used to play Axie Infinity. So many of these young people, they were very early into the play to earn craze. Ito yung mga blockchain-based games like Axie Infinity. Na naglalaro lang sila, kumikita sila ng crypto. Maraming mga young people dito. And then, yung crypto na earn nila, usually SLP ang tawag ng token or AXS. Kino-convert nila into Bitcoin Cash. Nilalagay nila sa Paytaca wallet nila. Kaya pupunta sa merchants natin like Mr. J. Pinangbibili nila. So that's their way to kumbaga use their rewards that they got from the game.
Dati yung time namin, maglalaro kami pagagastos.
Sobra.
I noticed na pag pupunta ako dun sa physical store, most of the time, nauubusan ng donut, like sometime in the afternoon. Why does that happen?
Like 2 pa lang, 3 pa lang, sarado na kayo.
Parang ngayon, 2 o'clock pa. Actually, so I am very sorry about that. Pero hindi talaga namin control yung market. We try to create more donuts naman. It's just that pag the demand siguro.
Naubos talaga.
Well, it's a good problem to have, no? Your demand exceeds the supply.
Yeah, pero to be honest to you, yun lang ang kaya ng production namin as of now.
Okay.
May pumunta nga dyan, sabi, we're creating artificial scarcity. Sabi ko, no sir, it's not about artificial scarcity. Yun lang talaga kaya ng kitchen namin.
We're not forcing it.
We don't want to gamble the health of our workers. Yun yung number 1 concern namin. Actually, Mr. Gray was created not because of me. It's because of the people behind it. yung business na yan was been there for them.
To sustain kasi,
Yeah.
like what he mentioned, he was a photographer. Dami niyang team. Kasi sikat nga siyang photographer. So it's like, how many staff? 10?
Marami staff.
Dami. Staff, mga
may
lights.
Editors. May light
lahat.
editors.
So, yun, pinagtinda niya ng donut.
Hindi naman kasi sa photo kasi hindi cannot work alone. You have an editor, meron kang 2 extra shooter. Yun, marami talaga. So, ngayon, yung nangyari sa akin, yung assistant ko, sila yung tao sa kitchen, and then sila yung tao doon sa store. Yung dating helpers ko sa bahay, ano na sila, employee na sila ng
Mr.
Mr.
Gray.
Gray. Upgraded na sila.
Stay.
Kasi pag nasa business ka pala, one realization ko is, it's not about the money that you're earning. It's how you have the community. Yun yung mas fulfilling doon. Hindi yung perang kikitain.
Exactly.
Pero kailangan ko pa rin ng pera. Pagka-plastic ko naman, hindi ko nasabihin.
But what hurt to earn naman?
Oo, di ba? Pero, kidding aside, totoo talaga yun. Mas nakakataba ng puso. If nakikita mo, nag-grow yung business mo, nandiyan pa yung people. Diyan sila. Yes, yun.
So yun, it's been a very, very interesting episode, no? Because yun nga, like this is a new segment under Paytaca Talks. It's called Paytaca
We'll be
Partners.
inviting more.
Yes. So this is just our first episode.
First of all, thank you so much, Paytaca, for the opportunity. Thank you so much, Sir Aaron.
Thank you, Sir Galvin,
Thank
for
you.
allowing
Actually,
us.
Paytaca has been helping us through our sales, mag-increase yung sales namin. Sabi ko nga kanina, you're reaching a lot of people, all walks of life. Kaya pwede magbayad sa'yo. And then, nag-increase naman talaga yung sales namin using Paytaca.
That's nice, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I recommend all, not just small, but big merchants also.
Yes.
Kasi it will increase your sales.
Message us, no? To be a merchant. So easy to join. Just message us. Look for Philip, our marketing officer, so that he may assist you in onboarding your establishment. Yes.
Mas madaling kausap tong katabi ko. If you want to have a Paytaca, actually just contact Aaron lang.
Sir Jomar, you can also contact him. Or kung gusto niyo mas interested, you can contact Demi. Contact any one of us.
The whole team.
The whole team. We're easy to talk to.
Sobrang bait ng team ng Paytaca.
Ay,
So there you have it, guys, our first segment called Paytaca Partners. I hope you learned a lot, of course, from Mr. Galvin Ray. And we're inviting all potential business partners who will be onboarding with us. Please don't hesitate to contact us through our social media platforms. Thank you so much. This has been Demi, and I'll see you again in our next episode. Bye!